It's in motion.
How's it going, Exiles? My name is Ralph, and today I wanted to kind of revisit some of my opinions about one Ascendancy class, in specific, the Hierophant class. I've been playing a Hierophant in Ascendancy, so I figured, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit too hyped. I gave the Hierophant a little bit too much credit, perhaps maybe the totem stuff when I first reviewed it. So I figured I'd go through here now and just sort of give some criticisms. Now, I haven't really touched the Mind Over Matter area. This talent is obviously good for Mind Over Matter. And this talent, I still can't think of anything besides a budget low-life build. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. I don't have a lot of experience with that. I'm not very knowledgeable on that. And this is just the basic charge talent. However, this talent is as good and as amazing as I thought it would be. If you play a Templar and you're able to clear the normal labyrinth, and they nerfed it recently, so you probably should be able to. If you're able to clear the normal labyrinth at a very low level, you should pick these 2 points. I'd say almost no matter what, because it costs 5 refund points to take back Ascendancy points, so take 10 regrets. Or you can just do the Fetid Pool quest for 2 and the Crypt quest in Act 2 for another 2 in every difficulty. So when you end up needing to switch these, you'll just go get 12 refund points, because it's 4 refund points per playthrough, and then you can just take this off. It's that worth it. Just having the 5 links for free, the 2% leech is crazy. The AoE, with things like Enduring Cry, it just kind of, it hits more of the screen, or something like Abyssal Cry, and even Herald of Ash is very good with Herald of Ash, because scaling the AoE on Herald of Ash is actually very nice. And Blasphemy Curses, the AoE is very nice, and the leech, you put your main skill in there, and you don't have to worry about your life pool. You don't have to worry about it at all. This talent is amazing for leveling. It did not disappoint. This one is still good. I like the Hierophant still for that. Now the Totem talent. I ended up liking this one a lot less. I don't think this talent is that good. This one's okay, because it turns out Dried Lake clear speed and pack size meta is so important that this 4% damage for every enemy you've killed, it gives you crazy DPS boost. And the cast speed, this talent isn't exciting though, but I mean, yes, okay, I will say, I am criticizing these totem talents, having used the Ancestral Protector totem, which is a whole nother mess of a critique, a sort of analysis criticism. But using the melee totem, it's going, it's whatever, doing the whole melee totem Templar, we're trying it out, and it's just, this one, it just looks good. So, but take these with a grain of salt, because I am using melee totem. But if you, okay, so 10% less totem damage per totem can have 2 additional totems summoned at a time. Okay, that's great. But let's, for simple math's sake, let's say your totems deal 100 damage. You pick this talent, and now they do 90 damage. The first one will do 90 damage, because it's 10% less. And then you place 2 totems. So now they each do 80 damage, so now you have 160. So then you place a 3rd totem, because this gives you 2 additional. So then they each do 70 damage, so then you have 210 damage. And if the original totem did 100, it's basically like you only have 2. It just kind of looks cool. And compare this talent to the Scion Ascendancy. This is the Scion Ascendancy class. Compare it to her Hierophant tree, and you have skills in your helm can have up to 1 additional totem summoned at a time. No less damage penalty whatsoever. And yes, it's in a helmet, so it's only a 4-link, but there are certain helmets that give you more than a 4-link, so it's not necessarily a 4-link. Things like Rhyme Gaze, for example. Not like you'd use that. I bring it up because it has the socketed conch effect on it. And you get a 20% chance to gain a power charge when you place a totem, because why not? This, to me, seems like it has, and you get a more useful, you get the extra mana and mana as a yes. It just seems like a more inclusive, more kind of all around better totem talent, and it's just, you know, the one of the two subclasses you can pick. Because you think about it, you get the power charges when you place a totem, and if you place two, if, like, let's say if your totems had 100 damage, you have 200 damage here, and you didn't have to place 3, and it takes time to place totems, that's for sure. I mean, Ancestral Protector doesn't take that long to place, but this talent just did not end up being, it didn't live up to what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really awesome, but the way this stacks, and if you think about it, if you had 4 totems, you know, if you had a ancestral, the totem talent where you can have an additional totem but you can't do any damage, if you have that talent, then each totem is going to do, if they had 100 base damage, 60 damage, and then you'll only be up to 240. They give you such a small amount as you get more of them. I'm just sort of disappointed. I think this needs a buff. Maybe even if it was 10% less totem damage past the first one or past the second one, I don't know. This isn't good enough for 4 points at all. This is just a wonky talent and it's 4 points. So overall, I don't like this tree that much. I think the charge stuff is cool. I think the mind over matter stuff is cool, and this is overpowered for this talent here is overpowered for leveling. But besides that, I tried going totems with this, and yes, I was using melee totem. So, you know, bear in mind, my word is not the truth. It's not the undeniable truth. Like, I could be wrong. This talent could be, you know, really making some build destroy the meta. I don't know. But playing the melee totem, this is not good. And I'm probably going to switch to Inquisitor. And since I'm not going crit, I'll probably just end up doing the Consecrated Ground. See how that goes. Let me know any of your guys' criticisms. Maybe you've had a similar experience. Maybe you guys haven't played Hierophant. Maybe you're playing a certain Ascendancy class and you thought it was going to be better and it really wasn't that great. Let me know what you guys think. I'm looking forward to trying Inquisitor. I'll let you guys know what that's all about. I'll give you guys the lowdown on the melee totem pretty soon. And thanks for watching.